hit start on Zoom. If not, I guess I'm going to find out when I watch the recording after. So welcome if you're new to the group. Hi guys, my name is Dr. Brooklyn Storme. The reason that I started this group is because I felt like we really needed to have a space where counsellors could come separate to some of the other groups that have psychologists and social workers and mental health social workers and all that sort of jazz happening. And so I just wanted to make sure that we had a space just for us where we could be free to speak really freely and comfortably about some of the challenges that come up for us as counsellors in private practice. And so for that reason, this group is a really supportive group. Want to get a lot of engagement happening around some of the challenges that you're experiencing so that I can support you with them and we can all support each other. So in the spirit of helping and supporting, I noticed somebody had submitted a really good question in the group, and it's not the first time it's come up. So I just thought maybe I would do a very quick little video for you and give you some insight. So the question was about, looking at starting a private practice, what sort of forms do I need? And honestly, there's no right or wrong way to go around the essential forms, but you will find that each practice, while it has its differences, many of them share some of the same things. So for example, if you have a website, it's a legal requirement for you to have your website terms on your website and of course a link to your website privacy policy. So both of those have to go on. The other things that you'll need for your private practice are things like an informed consent document. You'll also need confidentiality. You may need an intake form depending on the type of work that you're doing. You may need a form that captures permission to collect and store credit card details depending on, again, what platform you're using. Depending on the type of work you're doing as well, you may also need some kind of form around outreach. So there's a difference between what sort of documentation and forms you need to start the practice and what sort of policies and procedures. So I can talk about policies and procedures in another little video, but in terms of essential documents to get you started, they're the key ones. For those of you who have purchased the private practice kit or the private practice bundle, you have all the essential forms in there, plus you can also submit a request for a form. There's a new form that's been added to that for working with children when parents are separated. So as you know, that can be rife, can't it? With all sorts of questions that come up. If mum's bringing the little one along for therapy or counselling, then all of a sudden dad pops up out of the blue. Who's the client? What can you share? What can't you share? What are your obligations as a counsellor? What are the obligations of the parents? What are the obligations to the child that you're working with, and all those sorts of things, including age brackets for privacy and confidentiality. So that form's going to be added to the portal. You'll have access to that soon. If you need a copy of the kit, let me know. I can easily send you the link for it. And if you have any questions about what other essential documents or documentation you're going to need for your practice, feel free to pop them in the comments below and I can easily come back and answer those questions for you. My goal is to support you in really simplifying your private practice so it becomes really enjoyable, really light, really easy. I just want to take the headache out of it for you. So if there's a way we can do that, let me know. All right, well, I'll let go. I hope you have a really beautiful day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.